save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well, and it's a glorious, glorious day because I'm not on my medication. I forgot to take my medication today, and that's not good because that controls my CPTSD and my anxiety and all kinds of other stuff. And sometimes I sit behind this camera and it hits me that because I get a little anxious when I sit down sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, why am I feeling a little anxious today? And I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to take my medication. Anyway, I'll take it after the video. It usually makes for better content because then I start getting rambling and going off topic, and I get all messed up. But I have some packages. I have 1, 2, 3 packages. One from Amazon, and 2 are some records. And to keep my record people happy and keep my physical media people happy, I got a pish posh, a mishmash. I got different stuff. I got some different stuff. So let's start with some let's start with a record first. We'll start with the record first, because why not? Okay. Let's see. Make sure I'm holding this the right way. Okay. Here we go. This one comes from Brandon Tucky from King NC, New Connecticut, New Jersey without a J. I don't know what the heck is NC. I know NYC would be New York, or NY is New York. What's NC? I don't know. Nashville? Okay, let's crack this thing open over here. I got this over here. Okay, so if I flip this thing up like this, boom, I should be able to slide the record out, and it's upside down. It's upside down, I can always see it. If you follow my channel, I'm Black Sabbath out lately. I'm like all about collecting the entire, the 8 Ozzy albums and anything else Black Sabbath related that has Ozzy in it. And this is Ozzy's, is his last album, or his Technical Ecstasy. I believe this might have been the last one, right? Comment below. Was Never Say Die, was that the last Ozzy album? I keep getting those two confused. I'm new to the Black Sabbath collecting community, okay? So any comments you guys leave below will be good to me. The only thing I've said this in my other videos, the only thing I know about Black Sabbath, or I knew about Black Sabbath prior to this, was that anything that Ozzy did, which was like either reunion or an album that he produced with them, then I've listened to it and I've gotten into it, but I've been more of a solo career Ozzy guy, only because it was more relatable to my generation. Okay, I'm Gen X or whatever it is, and Black Sabbath was pre-70. I'm I don't want to date myself, but early 70s. Okay, what's on here? Never Say Die, Johnny Blade, Junior's Eyes, A Hard Road, Shockwave, Air Dance, Over to You, A Breakout, and Swing the Chain. Never Say Die. I'm trying to think. So this one has Never Say Die and A Hard Road. I don't know if... See, Never Say Die seems very familiar in my head. So was Never Say Die on Speak of the Devil? Because usually when I get these Ozzy, these Black Sabbath albums, I always relate them to Ozzy's live Speak of the Devil album, because that was a constant. And it was funny because it was a constant before I even knew that there was a Black Sabbath, because I was an Ozzy guy. I started with Blizzard and in Diary, and then up from there, Bark at the Moon, all stuff like that. So when Speak of the Devil came out, I was like, I thought that was new Ozzy music. Listen, call me ignorant, call me stupid, okay? But like I said, I was not into Black Sabbath, so I was like, okay, here comes this live album, but why is Ozzy not singing his regular live hits? I don't believe he did his regular live hits till we got like Live and Loud, or what's the other one that he other live? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, please. Randy Rhoads tribute album. Okay, that was probably the introduction that I think I got from the live Ozzy era. But yeah, he did that Black Sabbath one, which was Speak of the Devil, which was I'm pretty sure it was all just Black Sabbath songs that he did live, and that's how I was introduced to Black Sabbath. So when I get records like this and I look at the back of them and I see songs, I'm like, yeah, I know that song. I know it well. I can sing it for you, but I know it from Speak of the Devil. I don't know it from their solo albums. So some of this stuff I've never even heard them actually do it like in the studio. I just know it as a live cut from Speak of the Devil. So yeah, I hear that this isn't one of the best Ozzy Black Sabbath albums. Matter of fact, from my little bit of research I heard, it was either this one or that Technical Ecstasy one. I hope I'm saying that right. Hopefully that shows up in one of these packages. I ordered that one too. Wow, I hope I'm saying that. I'm not gonna Google it. Listen, if I'm wrong about the title, it's the one that looks like a computerized vagina and a computer and some kind of robot on the other side there. If I remember, it doesn't have a very appealing cover. I got to tell you right now, if you put the Black Sabbath covers against the Ozzy covers, first Black Sabbath album, beautiful. Bloody Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, beautiful album. Sabotage, beautiful. Led Zeppelin 4. Woo. Black Sabbath Volume 4, I think is great also. But this one right here is not my most appealing Black Sabbath album. If I had to rate these things, I know you comment below. If you're a Black Sabbath fan, you know that I'm talking just the original 8. I'm not talking about the other ones that came out after Ozzy left. The original 8. Is this not your least favorite appealing Ozzy? You don't even see Ozzy on the cover. You don't even see it's not even creepy or scary. Doesn't even have like that Black Sabbath feel about it. Matter of fact, this could probably pass for a Van Halen album. If I didn't know any better, and I just grabbed this thing and I was like, oh, I didn't know it was Black Sabbath, I would not think this was a Black Sabbath album. This does not portray anything evil, dark, or yeah, this does make you feel creeped out in any way? Not me. Should I do the I'm gonna ask you and you can't respond. Should I do the movie next, or should I do the is it a movie? I hope it's a movie. Yeah. Should I do the movie next, or should I do the do the other record? What the heck? I'll end with the movie, because that's what this channel started with, and that's where it's gonna end here. Okay, okay. Got a barcode thing on the side here. Okay, hold on. All right. Got no name on this thing. No idea who sent it to me. No idea where it came from. All right. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I do know who sent this to me, and I do know who it came from. This actually came straight from the Black Sabbath website, because it's sold out everywhere. It's sold out on Amazon. It's on back order on Amazon. It's on back order on all these, and it's way overpriced on eBay. So I went to the source. I Google searched it, and it brought me to the Black Sabbath website. And they had it in stock. Did take a little while to come in, but here it is. It is the 3-package live from the 1997 reunion tour of the original members of Black Sabbath: Ozzy Osbourne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. 16 live recordings of their greatest hits, remastered from the original source tapes, including 2 remix bonus tracks. Look at that. It's the reunion album. Sorry, if I got too close, I got excited. I'm sorry. This will never be opened. I own the reunion album on CD. It's already downloaded onto my iPod, my Walkman. But this has the big hits like War Pigs, NIB, Fairies Wear Boots. Yeah, this is like this is like Speak of the Devil all over again, but actually I get to hear it with the Black Sabbath crew. I've heard it before, but it's kind of cool. We got Children of the Grave, Great Saw, Iron Man, Paranoid, Black Sabbath, of course. And then we have the extra tracks here, which are the Selling My Soul Danny Saber remix and Psycho Man Danny Saber remix. Not sure who Danny Saber is, but obviously he felt the need to remix some stuff. I don't know. When you have a live album, I don't know how you remix live, but I guess you remix live. I guess that's a thing. Unless the bonus tracks are not live. I don't know, man. I'll have to do some research. But this is a 3-album set, and I did get it from the Black Sabbath website. I'm pretty sure they still have them in stock. Kind of impossible to get, like, on the, like, regular market. Like, if you try to go to, like, an Amazon, sold out. You go on like a I don't know, different websites that you would Walmart.com or Target or whatever, any of those things, they don't have it. Not happening. So yeah, pretty cool. Be careful with that one. No, I don't like. The only thing I don't like about this thing is, I guess because it's so thick. Look at the side. It's not crushed, but almost looks like it was impossible for them to get the, see how you got the flatness over here? And you can see like the name of the record. I mean, I know it's a little tough to see or whatever. But yeah, it ended up being like more of like, because it's so big and thick with 3 records in it. Still cool. Cover art's great. That's a great cover. Always love that little screaming. See now this right here resembles a Black Sabbath album. I mean, you look, we got Screaming Children over here. We got this weird globe thing with the Black Sabbath evil symbols, like the evil writing, like the way Black Sabbath should be written. And then we got, of course, obviously Ozzy in front of a crowd of people. This is makes sense. This album makes sense. Let me go back to this one again. Yeah. See, if it wasn't for the hype sticker, that's not even like Black Sabbathy. Yeah, they done goofed a little bit, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's your favorite album. Maybe it's your least favorite Black Sabbath album. I do not know. Last thing I have here is from Amazon. And I do know what this is, and I've been waiting for this. Strangely, but not strangely, because you're gonna when I tell you what this is and show you what this is, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it, but I don't get it. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is my watched it so many times, I've lost track of how many times I've watched it. It has to be easily in the thousands. Okay, and when I say that, I don't say that jokingly, because I have watched this like days, binge watched it and then went and got something to drink, put it on again, and then went to the bathroom, put it on again, and then just watched it over and over and over and over again on like a redo. Really, no joke. And it's also like my go-to. So there's certain movies that I put on a Friday night when I'm feeling like a little down, or a Saturday night when I'm feeling a little down, or whatever. You have those down moments and you want to feel nostalgic. You want to go back to your childhood when maybe it was a little bit of happier life going on. Silver Bullet, okay, with Corey Haim is one of my go-tos. Lucas, Corey Haim, one of my go-tos. Wow, a lot of Corey Haim. Lost Boys, yeah, License to Drive, Dream a Little Dream. Wow, yeah, I'm Corey Haimed out. And then there's Can't Buy Me Love with Patrick Dempsey. Love that, and Loverboy. Those are my comfort movies. Okay, and this is one of my big ones too. On top of like anything by John Hughes. Okay, we're talking Pretty in Pink, Some Kind of Wonderful, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm looking up there because I got them like at an access range right here. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, those kind of movies. Great when you're feeling a little bit down. You want to get a little nostalgic. You want to go back to your little happier times. And then this came out on 4K. And yes, I am not a 4K guy. I care less about having a 4K. Matter of fact, I don't even know how to buy a 4K player anymore. They are so dang expensive. I don't know. They're so difficult to figure out what is a 4K player and what's not a 4K player. They got Blu-ray players with 4K upscaling. They got regular 4K players, and then they got 4K Ultra HD something. I mean, why can't I just say 4K player? I don't understand. I've been trying to get a 4K player for my bedroom, because I have one. It's in the living room, and my wife is always in the living room, and she's the one that watches that TV, and I'm fine with that. I don't really care, because I don't really care about 4Ks. 4Ks are not my thing. To me, it's just another fad. There's going to be probably a 5K eventually, or a 10K, or 3D, whatever, and we'll actually have like Star Wars redone, and it'll be like Luke Skywalker standing in our living room, swinging a lightsaber in my face or whatever. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. It's like the iPhone. What are we on? Like iPhone, like there's a new iPhone every year. You know what I mean? It just keeps updating. So I'm pretty sure that 4K is not going to be the end all be all, okay, of physical media. But because I'm such a fan of this movie and the other movies that I just said, if they release a 4K, I get it for collectible value. I'm never gonna open this. Okay, I'm gonna open this and show this to you, but I'm never gonna open it, like crack it open and open it. I'm gonna put it in plastic, and I'm gonna put it there as part of the collection, because I love the movie. It's like a Megan or a Annabelle or stuff like that. It's like it's just, if it comes out on 4K, I'll buy it, but I won't watch it on 4K. I usually just don't. Jaws, stuff like that. And it's the movie finally on 4K and showing me that I'm getting flipping old because I saw this in the movie theater. It's the 40th anniversary of Better Off Dead. I can quote this movie, my friends. Matter of fact, my kids request sometimes for me to quote the two Asian gentlemen in the car doing the Howard Cosell impression. You know what I mean? As a they asked me to, and I get really embarrassed, and I don't want to do it.
Truly a sight to behold. A man beat the once great chef, now a study in muppishness.
And I don't want to do it, as I usually don't do it. You know, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Anyway. So listen, this movie is quotable. It's just a perfect comedy. Probably not something that would ever be able to come out nowadays. Okay, the people nowadays would definitely tear this thing apart. They'd be like, oh, we cannot make a movie about I can't even say it on YouTube, because if I say it on YouTube, they'll demonetize me, and they probably might not even publish this episode. And so I'm not even gonna say it, but if you've seen Better Off Dead, you kind of know what the movie's about. Okay, and this is a funny movie. And know what's so great about this movie is that I think it resonates in anybody that's ever had a relationship that has gone to crap. Okay, if you have ever loved somebody and then they did something to you, either they cheated on you, or they left you, or they whatever the case might be, and you have lost love, this resonates in you. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that's everybody. That's everybody in the entire world. And this is so funny. From the I want my $2 kid.
4 weeks. 20 papers, that's $2 plus tip.
Chasing him throughout the whole movie, trying to get his $2 to pay for the paper, for the newspaper, which in my head still to this day, it blows my mind that why is he not going after the parents? Why is he going after the John Cusack character? Why isn't he going after parents for the paper route money? Okay, which was $2. You know what I mean? It's like, but that's hilarious. Okay, I gotta tell you, it's absolutely hilarious. The other character in it, his best friend, he played Booger from from Revenge of the Nerds. He plays Charles Dumas in this one. I hope I'm saying that right, Charles Dumas. Okay, because he's like, because one guy, oh, what's your name? He goes, listen, if you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I say, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna say like all these random things, and if you've never seen the movie before, you're gonna be like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You'll make a fine little helper. What's your name?
Charles DeMar.
Shut up, geek.
Watch Better Off Dead. You gotta see it. It's a must. Let's see what's going on. Did they change any artwork or anything? Nope, they didn't. There's no changed artwork. I did get the slipcover. I was very happy. I'm not like I said. I've said this in my other videos. I'm not big on paying extra for cardboard anymore. But if Amazon was nice enough to give me my slipcover, I truly appreciate it because it's part of the set. But this plastic's gonna go over this thing. Did we get any special features with this thing? It's a 40th anniversary. Okay, so here we go. It's a 40th anniversary. Did we get special features? No. Nope. Ultra HD and digital movie included. And I will tell you, the other big selling point on this thing is it also still comes with the Blu-ray. I am so disappointed in like companies nowadays nickel and diming us by selling everything individually. It has always been either a DVD set with a digital, or it's been a Blu-ray and DVD set, or it's been a 4K and Blu-ray and digital DVD set. Why everybody is like now just breaking them all off and being like, okay, we got our DVD fans, we got our Blu-ray fans, we got our 4K fans, let's break them all. Listen, maybe we're a fan of collecting and maybe we want everything, so it's better when you stick them all in one package. So this company, Paramount, thank you Paramount for not forgetting about us Blu-ray collectors. Because listen, I'm still a Blu-ray collector. Now you DVD collectors, you're probably going to be extremely aggravated because there is no DVD. I don't even think there was a DVD release of this 40th anniversary. I did not see it anyway. I could be wrong. But if you're a DVD collector, you want the 40th anniversary, which to me, I don't know. It doesn't make it really a difference at this point because there's no bonus features. No, I would have liked to see like a making of or a something, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I waited 40 years for this thing to come out on 4K Blu-ray combo pack, And I love this movie, and I would love to see some behind the scenes footage, or these people are still alive. Okay, why couldn't we get like a interview with John Cusack, or interview with Diana Franklin, or the guy from the foot guy from Nickelodeon, you know, that guy that gets a bad rap, but is absolutely hilarious in this movie. I gotta tell you, he plays Ricky in this movie.
Ricky, this is Monique, the French foreign exchange student who'll be staying with us.
You remember Ricky in the movie? Oh, hilarious. So yes, this was before we knew what we knew. Sometimes it's better we don't know what we know. Okay, sometimes it's better just watch a movie and not, because I'll tell you, ever since I found out the stuff what was going on with this guy that played Ricky in there, it's like I don't look at him the same way. But when I watch this movie, I'm like I gotta erase it. I gotta erase the whole thing, put myself back into the nostalgic feel of what it was and the way I felt when I was younger. And I gotta tell you, my friends, this hands down, if I was dumped on a desert island with a Blu-ray player, an unlimited supply of electricity, and a television, okay, and I had to grab like 5 movies to watch for eternity, or until I got picked up or died, okay, this would be in my top 5, hands down. Gotta be. I can't, because I'm trying to think of what I put on the weekend when I'm like really feeling like I want to just go back to a better time. And this is one of them. Can't Buy Me Love is number 2. No one. I'm not saying number 2 meaning like, and I'm rating them, but Can't Buy Me Love I watch so much, and I still watch so much. Burbs, let me throw out Burbs. I gotta throw Burbs out there. That's another one I watch a lot. But Can't Buy Me Love and Better Off Dead, gotta be top 2. Top 2, hands down. I can't even think of anything else I've watched more than this in that. And then if we go to horror, then we got Lost Boys, and we have Silver Bullet. Silver Bullet is actually my go-to over Lost Boys. Something about the opening scene of Silver Bullet, where they describe Topper's Mill, the place where the Corey Haim character and his sister grew up.
This is Talker's Mills, where I grew up. And this is how it looked that spring. A town where people cared about each other as much as they cared about themselves.
It just brings me back to like a peaceful, happy, better. I know the movie's about a werewolf that's killing people, but the narration and storytelling of it just brings me back to such a happy time. And I'll tell you right now, this movie too. I mean, yeah, it's about a breakup that we could probably all kind of relate to, but it brings me back to when movies were just great. You know, when movies were just like, and now they just remake everything. Everything is remade. Matter of fact, was it Can't Buy Me Love, or one of the movies? There was a movie that I watched. I wish I could remember what the heck it was, but it got so bad that what they did is they actually just used the same script. Comment below if you know the movie I'm talking about, because I'm drawing a blank from it, but they used the same exact script word for word, just with different actors. They actually used an African American cast over the regular cast, and it was the same exact script word for word. And I watched it, and I was like, oh, I'd rather just watch the original one. I mean, the acting in this one is not as good as the original one. Why did we try to fix what wasn't broken? I wish I could remember what the heck that movie was that they did it word for word. I don't know, Google it, look it up. I got to figure it out. Yeah, out on 4K. If you don't have a 4K player, if you're not interested in 4K, if you just want to see the movie, pick it up on DVD. There's so many versions of it on DVD. I own it on DVD like 6 times with different slipcases, different cover art. Buy it on DVD. If you're a Blu-ray guy, buy it on Blu-ray. If you're a 4K guy, go run out and get your 40th anniversary of the 4K version, which I'm sure is beautiful, pristine, and amazing. But unfortunately, in my world is not beautiful, pristine, and amazing. My world is how I remember it as a teenager. And I remember going to see this movie at the movie theater, and I remember it not being so pristine back in the 80s. And when they clean it up, sometimes it loses a little nostalgic value. Wow. Okay. That's how I feel about that. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.